Welcome back to Doom 2016. Now that we have taken down the cyber demon, we're kind of stuck in hell again. But luckily, that little zippity zap Samuel gave us is going to help us get back home. Ooh, it's looking dank.
Bow down, Overdweller.
It's just another day in the life of the Doomslayer, if I'm gonna be honest.
Awful cavities. Ugh.
Please stop shooting the skull. What has it done to you? I'm glad that they're just addressing the glory kills.
Where are you going? So that big thing is a Titan. Doomslayer kind of killed one, despite the fact that the skull is about 20 times the size of him.
Does the cyber demon count as a Titan, or is that like something he did in the backstory?
That's something he did in the backstory. The cyber demon is much smaller than a Titan.
I just like that they're even like, yeah, he can glory kill and get health. It's fucked up.
Yeah, even the mechanics have lore, kinda.
Music, please stop going full throttle, Jesus. Nothing's happening.
I think there's someone around. Yeah, there's some lost souls. Terrifying. Alright, so for some reason near the end of the game, the levels actually kind of start getting shorter. This and part 12 are only around 20 minutes long.
Yeah, they start getting shorter, but they're also like a lot more dense in fights.
Yeah, there's still secrets, such as this one over here, but there are less secrets and less collectibles, because you're starting to get to the point where you already have everything. And I have officially upgraded all of the Praetor suit stuff that I care to. Everything else is for equipment, which I don't use, like the grenades and the hologram and stuff.
Yeah. If you pay attention to the map that Jacob keeps flipping through for like a hot second, you'd see that there's actually not really many collectibles, like actual upgrade collectibles. And at this point, it's mostly just like, you know, the boys.
That one's tough. The trick shot challenge. You have to kill 2 lost souls with one shot, essentially. Or at the same time. I don't think it has to be a shot. So the best way to do that is just kind of walk between those 2 lost souls and have them both ram into you at the same time. Something along those lines. It's one of the harder challenges in the game to actually get right, because it's kind of finicky and specific.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, we have officially reached the point where I stopped giving a shit.
Yeah, you don't have to do challenges at this point. At this point, you've got plenty of upgrade tokens that will upgrade everything that you care to use. But I want to get all the challenges and all the secrets and stuff.
Yeah, just every single run, I'm like, yes, I'm gonna get all the challenges and do all the fights. And then at this point, I just want the game over with.
So when the lost souls fly into you, that counts as you killing them?
Kinda. The way I did this challenge, I may be getting some of the wording wrong, because this was recorded quite a while ago, but it's something along those lines. So perhaps just for that challenge, like maybe it's more like have 2 lost souls die at the same time.
Yeah.
Rather than you killing them.
No, I think you actually got both of them.
Here's the precision bolt. The worst other Gauss cannon upgrade. I don't know why it's here. It's like the same thing, but just not as good. Maybe has more range. I definitely don't care to use it so much.
It's got a scope, you see.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
It looks so fucking goofy.
I mean, this is what the music sounds like.
I mean, the reason it looks goofy is because there's not really a sound that goes with it. It doesn't have like a whir like the Heavy's minigun in TF2 does when you do the same thing. It's just kind of plastic clumbles.
Very faint clicking noise, yeah.
Yeah. It's like a card and bicycle spokes. It could be that. We can't see the inside of this gun.
Very well greased.
I don't know how Foley artistry works.
Ow!
One of those has to work. There we go.
This is largely the end game, just these really long, dense fights.
Yeah, the fights start getting really intense near the end of the game. A lot of big enemies all at the same time that all rush you all at once, but you are more than equipped to kind of make everything your bitch. This game gets very... It just kind of crumbled like a t-shirt there.
It took the music with him.
Yeah, this game is definitely one that gets easier as you go along, rather than more difficult, because you're just so much more well-equipped.
And it's kind of neat, you feel powerful. You are the Doomslayer, that's right.
You feel like the Doomslayer. You know, I quote that "you feel like the Batman" quote, but I don't actually know why it's funny. So it's like some reviewers said in Arkham City, yeah, you feel like Batman. Okay, I would hope so if I'm playing a good Batman game. I don't know why it's funny. Maybe I just don't have the right context for why that's a meme.
I think it's funny when you take it out of context.
Maybe.
I woke up this morning and I feel like the Batman.
I ate my cereal and felt like the Doomslayer.
All the missing teeth.
Does Doomslayer have teeth?
Does he anymore?
Yes, they're actually very nice too. He takes care of them.
He brushes his teeth with demon blood, which oddly whitens.
It's got enough grit in it, is the thing.
I don't know why when that cyber mancubus was walking towards me, I just thought, let me talk to your manager.
Karen Emos.
This fight's really slow, weirdly enough. Like, they trickle mancubi towards you, which is something I do not want trickled.
God, I love the burr of the fucking mobile turret.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't get the final upgrade for the mobile turret that makes it so it doesn't overheat, and then it just becomes ridiculously powerful.
Yeah, then it just becomes the boss killer.
Alright, so another challenge of this, Tort mentioned this challenge a few episodes ago, is to have to glory kill a Baron of Hell with a death from above glory kill. And this is pretty much going to be your one of like maybe 2 opportunities in this level to get it done. I get really lucky though. It did not give me any trouble. As you will see in a minute. Here we go. As soon as he gets his ass down here. Don't use too strong a weapon so you don't kill it. That's something that very much happens with Barons of Hell a lot.
It happens a lot in the end game in general because you become such a fucking powerful beast that you will just mulch anything you see. It's why glory kills, in my opinion, become a lot harder.
It's a little keen guy.
Marathon jogger guy.
Isn't that nice, Torp?
I deeply appreciate that I saw y'all's TV tropes page, and the only mention of me is about my hatred of Commander Keen. I'm like, what the fuck?
I have not seen the TheStrawhatNO / Midnight Frogs TV tropes page in years. I should catch up.
I mean, it hasn't been updated in years.
Oh, there you go. Wait, is your hatred of Commander Keen something that's been noted, like, before the Doom LPs?
No!
That's the only thing it's
The
been
only
updated
thing.
in 5 years. Bunch of barrels in here. Very easy to accidentally shoot them and waste them.
Are these guys new? They look different.
That was a Hellraiser. They were introduced in level 3, I believe.
Yeah, they kind of blend with the other initial enemies, so sometimes you just kind of forget they exist.
Yeah, that's one thing I will say. Like, I feel like we've talked about Doom Eternal too much, but one thing I do want to compare this game to Doom Eternal. I do like Doom Eternal's art style a lot more, because, like, this game is trying to keep, like, a bit of a realistic look. Eternal is more comic booky, as I've always described it, and because of that, the new enemies stand out a lot, and they're a lot easier to discern, rather than, like, this game where everything's trying to look semi-realistic, like what actual aliens or demons would look like.
To be fair, this had a bit more of a troubled. It wasn't intensely troubled development, but it definitely there were some ideas that ended up being scrapped as they went into it.
Yeah, maybe the realistic look is a holdover from its original development.
Yeah.
Which apparently even more footage of the original Doom 4 was leaked recently. I haven't watched it myself, but I know it's out there. Uh-oh. Get me out of here! This room makes no sense. If their trap was here, why would they open this escape door?
I don't know. Yeah, it's a really weird room, and it just kind of exists to slow things down.
Yeah, like, this game doesn't have many traps, unless you count, like, demon rooms to be traps. It's kind of out of place.
Wow, I can't believe you got haste.
I know. I turned on my cheat.
I hate that when you said that, I just immediately thought of Homestar Runner. Just like I'm going back in fucking time.
Said Doomguy.
That's why he doesn't talk. He sounds like a cheat.
I mean, if anything, he sounds like either strong bad or strong mad.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he removes the helmet, looks in the mirror, and all you see is Strong Bad's face.
Roboter! Roboter! I used to be able to do a better strongman impression. My life is really going down the tubes.
I hate that, like, if I do an Awoo voice to mess with people, it just eventually devolves into a Homestar Runner impression.
Ooh, strong man?
Awoo Strong Bad?
Who dis and who you?
Who the fuck this?
Stop shooting the choir.
This one pinky.
That Pinky's got some fucking pipes on him.
Got like 5 different ones.
Some of these demons have to have some kind of, like, personal talents, rather than eating people. Pinkies can sing.
Well, you know, some of the best opera singers are like properly thick and like have plenty of fat on their bones because all of that goes into the resonance.
Goddamn thick with 2 C's.
Pinky's just, when their roar is just an womanly operatic scream.
Oh man, are you gonna find the thing?
Depends on what you mean by the thing.
I'm the thing.
The lever.
Of course I'm gonna find the lever. What if I find the lever in every level? Do you not have faith that I'll find the lever?
Oh, I do. It's just you passed right by it.
No, the lever is actually really far away from where the actual
that's right,
secret level is. I don't know why. Once you pull the lever, you walk halfway across the level to actually access it.
Level design in the late game is just kind of weird in general.
It is strange. It's like simultaneously more... Actually, no. I was about to say it was more linear. Fuck that. I consistently get lost in this level.
Yeah, no, they're a hot mess of like giant sea labyrinth.
Giant sea monsters. What?
Giant sea monsters.
That would be sick, actually. Like a giant, like, sea serpent to fight in Doom. Yes, please. We need more water demons.
No, please don't. I hate the ocean.
I love the ocean, so you could just not play it.
I literally live next to the ocean, and I hate the ocean.
I'm surrounded by ocean. I live on a peninsula. Ah, delicious tummy ammo.
I live in the same state that Lovecraft was born in. If there's anything I can relate to with him, it's not the racism, it's the hatred of the ocean.
I would hope it wasn't the racism.
It's definitely not the racism. Let me tell you about my favorite game, Lovecraft or Hitler. Where you get random quotes from them, and you have to guess, is it Lovecraft or is it Hitler? It's actually very difficult.
So here's the lever. Let's activate haste again here in a second.
Ooh.
And go find the level. It's back in that little room of acid that we were in earlier.
Yeah, it's just so weirdly placed.
Way back here.
It's also not even, like, that good.
Nope. Well, I mean, it's fine. The level, this is probably one of the easier levels. It's Phobos Anomaly, which is the last level of Knee Deep in the Dead. So you pretty much just fight 2 Barons of Hell, and that's about it. Give me all that.
Yeah, I just find, like, a lot of these little side areas kind of underwhelming.
But thankfully, since these are accurate recreations, we can get ourselves a megasphere there.
Oh man, I never knew about that.
Yeah. It's got all the secrets too, so. Alright. It's me, leave me alone.
Please, I just want to murder demons in peace.
Something's coming, I feel it. Oh. What did I tell you? This is actually the first time we're fighting Specters in the main campaign. We fought one or a few in, I believe, 1 or 2 rune trials, but until that was like 3 levels ago, and now we're finally seeing them in the main level. I feel like Specters are more vulnerable than Pinkies. Since you can't actually see their back, I feel like they've made it so that their face armor is less strong, so you have an easier time killing them. I can't confirm this, but it sure feels like that.
I don't. I still hate them.
Yeah, they can go fuck themselves, but they feel easier to kill. I need to change back. There we go.
Stunning that imp just to take out the super shotgun felt really excessive. Like, man, you could have just cut out a step there.
You gotta have your most fun in Doom. Everybody's got their own funnest way to play, and mine is firing the siege mode way out of range and missing. If you didn't get your Baron of Hell Glory kill challenge earlier, this is another good place to do it.
Ah, yeah.
Because of all the high ground, as long as you don't accidentally kill them like there.
I say, yeah, it's a great place to do it. Is you viciously murder them before you can do anything.
Well, I already did it. I don't need to do it again. Alright, so only one more challenge. Just gotta kill enemies with power-ups again. Let's, stroke our own ego some more.
None could stand before the Horde, but the Doomslayer. Despair spread before him like a plague, striking fear into the Shadow Dwellers.
I love that the subtitles scroll faster than he talks.
Yeah, I just noticed that.
The abyss rose the Great One, a champion mightier than all who had come before. The Titan of immeasurable
Taking out a 1,000-foot demon kind of makes everything we're doing in this game feel insignificant.
I'm not sure how I feel about turning Doomguy, who was just a very angry man with a lot of guns, into the Jesus of death.
You know what? That is fair. I do feel like that has taken over his character. Like, he doesn't have much character beyond that anymore. And I kind of wish that the little bits of character he gets, like, that humanize him, I relish in that. And that doesn't really happen very much.
To be fair, he'd always been kind of a fucking rage beast.
Yeah, but for that to be like his grand destiny, though.
Yeah, like,
I mean, they explain it a bit more in Eternal, at least.
a bit. But I do prefer I take any opportunity to appreciate any human side of the Doomslayer that is not seen very often. At this point, he is this barely human demigod, essentially. Which is cool, but it doesn't make him particularly interesting, I will say.
And I always enjoyed his really dumb interactions of just, like, not giving a shit and fucking things up for funsies, but it becomes less and less relevant as the game goes on.
I mean, if anything, that's one of the humanizing traits that I can think of, because he's acting outside of the... if only somewhat outside of the realms of a barely human demigod. He's like, fuck you, I'm gonna do this now. Like, to directly spite a person. If that makes any sense.
Yeah. No, but it's less of a thing as the game goes on, and it's kind of unfortunate.
Kind of an abrupt ending to that level. Probably because, if you didn't notice, Samuel Hayden wasn't in this at all. He's off back on Mars. I was about to say Earth.
Yeah, just in general, it just becomes sort of like a lot more light on the characters, and it feels almost a little rushed.
Then again, it's also Doom, and I've noticed that a lot of Doom fans, the less lore, the better. Which, that's fair. I just am not on that same boat.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's more like he just does less outside of you murdering things.
Yeah. But at least murdering things is fun, and we still have about 3 levels of that to go.